morning, President Asakawasan, Your Excellency Minister Sri Mulyani, distinguished government dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me this morning. I'm speaking about digital innovation and its impact on economic recovery. Often in the case of human affairs, the greatest lessons on innovation emerge from the most devastating times. At a time of crisis, the evolving needs drive rapid shift in mindsets that play out as greater willingness to try new things and to collaborate. COVID-19 is one such crisis. We're seeing some of the greatest innovation at unprecedented speed. Satya said, the world has witnessed 2 years of digital transformation in just 2 months. In this pandemic, Microsoft acted as the digital first responder, supporting more than 800 organizations to transform in days. We saw a drastic shift to remote everything and contactless transaction. Organizations big and small embrace digital for business and operational continuity. In just days, we brought education online through Teams and Azure for millions of students in Korea, Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, and the list goes on for remote learning. In Asia, we work with more than 22 major healthcare providers to rapidly bring telehealth services, and healthcare boards to cope with the surge in demand. Government institutions leveraged on digital to deliver coordinated crisis response, contact tracing, disbursement of stimulus packages, and quickly spin off hundreds of e-citizen services. We partnered with New Zealand Justice to bring the entire justice court system virtually so that we can practice court hearings online. In just days, business across every industry from retail, gaming, banking, turn up applications, automate their entire supply chain, leverage on digital and AI to personalize offer and optimized operations. While COVID-19 will cause, no doubt, a significant economic impact with potential GDP contractions in 2020-2021, but for the long-term fundamentals, the ASEAN state members predict that we are on the curve of a tremendous leap forward in socio-economic progress. The pandemic has brought about the new consumer. See, COVID-19 led some of the oldest consumers to make their first online purchases. Many enjoyed the convenience of home delivery. For some, you tried for the first time telehealth consultation or made the first e-payment attempt. Younger consumers, of course, demonstrated the greatest resilience and ease to switch to digital presence. This is the first step towards a change in channel preference. Bain's Consulting latest research unveiled that there are 8 shifts in consumer habit. Just to name a few, shoppers will move from beyond just omni-channel to expect an omnipresence experience. Convenience will be the new currency. In the research, it shows that sustainability will be non-negotiable for the new consumer. See, as we stand between the chasm of the pandemic and the recovery, government has obligations to empower their society with digital infrastructure and framework to stimulate economic recovery and capitalize on this new opportunity. The role of digital innovation has never been more urgent. To succeed, organization needs to empower employees to foster a new culture of work, engage customers in new ways, intelligently and virtually, transform products and services with a new business model, optimize operations to keep customer and employees safe and secure. In the center of this digital arena lies data and intelligence. We say that data is the new electricity, and we want organizations around the world to have the ability to leverage data to do 4 things. 1, transform products. Mantra, one of the fastest growing e-retailer in India, onboarded hundreds of thousands of customers daily onto Azure, fulfilling about 240,000 sales events each day, scaled 450,000 users, and they leverage AI and cognitive services to be able to personalize recommendations for every single user. Number 2, optimized operations. In the seasons, we saw how we empowered the Philippine Supreme Court with the ability to hold digital proceeding, which resulted in freeing more than 60,000 previously detained persons, all done in the season of social distancing on a digital platform. Number 3, engage customer. This is very exciting. This is an example of an organization that not just changed the way they engage customer, but change and transform how a country will engage customer and citizens. We partnered with Italian Post to create what we call ecosystem platform for SMEs, allowing SME to fully digitize their business. In just a few steps, SME can quickly equip themselves with the technology they need to manage their business digitally, allowing them to grow and continue to reach new consumers. And lastly, empower employees. We see this a lot in the manufacturing industry, how they've been embracing contactless model, full automation across the value chain, experimenting with IoT, AI, digital twin, and mixed reality for remote field experience. Honeywell integrated with Railware to bring situational awareness to their first-line worker with hands-free voice control experience while streaming the entire session live to their remote experts. There is in the season an equal opportunity for every individual, enterprises small or large, to access digital technologies with cloud. As organizations execute on their digital agenda, we see 4 essential pillars. We call it the 4S. Number 1, scale and speed of digitization. Cloud allows democratization of digital, and the biggest benefit accrue to faster time to market, simplified innovation, easier scalability, and reduce. Never has it been easier for companies of all sizes to build applications leveraging on AI to see, hear, speak, search, understand, and accelerate decision-making by the machines. Power Platforms allows people to code and develop applications, enabling citizen developers to rapidly innovate and even adopt the full suite of communications and cognitive capabilities embedded into every applications. Technology not only affects how business will perform, but also how economies will function. Government around the world need to provide the core digital infrastructure. Very pleased to hear today from President as well as the Minister how you're accelerating digital adoption for all major industries to enhance value creation and prosperity. Number 2, digital skills. We will be returning to a very different economy, a very different world, which demand technical skills and competencies such as data scientists, cloud architects, AI engineers, social marketers. We firmly believe in democratizing digital skills for every individual to participate in this new economy. Microsoft recently launched our global skill initiatives to avail all our Microsoft Learned, LinkedIn, as well as GitHub content for government and partner institutions to equip their citizens, employees, and students, including those in the low bandwidth environment. A very good example, we partnered with Grab, on this initiative called Tech for Good. The initiative is dedicated to their drivers, merchant partner communities, and families to equip them with the skill sets that is needed to participate in the new economy. With this program, very happy to announce that we've actually upskilled more than 500,000 drivers, leading to 350,000 certifications just in Indonesia and Vietnam alone. We also joined forces with ASEAN Foundation to provide inclusive computer science educations to children, aim at enabling about 46,000 underserved youth. Thirdly, you hear a lot about cybersecurity. Cyber breaches, wholesale theft of health records, attacks aimed at destruction of undermining reputation and trust of state. When we think about cybersecurity going forward, we need to think about it more extensively. Our tracking of the COVID-19 theme attacks show us how rapidly cybercriminals are moving to adapt to their lures of the topics of the day. In just 4 months, we saw more than 900,000 spam messages, hundreds of incidents related to malwares, 48,000 malicious URL, all related to COVID-19 as detected by Interpol partners. It's always harder to be in the defense than offense. Offense is innovating fast, and the problem is really not just with technology, but also the interactions between human and machine. Organizations today needs to work together to protect the environment as well as to enhance trust. We say in Microsoft that organization must adopt a proactive risk management approach, invest in building a cyber resilient culture, and shape the entire cybersecurity strategy on a zero trust model. A zero trust model is more holistic, enabling us to ensure that we never trust and always verify, ensuring that every access is strongly authenticated, authorized, and inspected before granting access. And lastly, number 4, the 4S, sustainability. You and I have a great responsibility to provide and protect, our most finite resources, the planet. Early this year, Microsoft announced our environmental sustainability strategy. We pledge to be carbon negative, water positive, zero waste by 2030. And by 2025, we hope to restore more land than we used. We've also dedicated $1 billion in Carbon Innovation Fund in new technologies and solutions to address sustainability issues. At the same time, we also put out grants called AI for Earth to support organizations who is going to use AI to change the way people and organization monitor, model, and manage Earth's natural resources. Earlier this year, very happy to say that we announced the sustainability calculator to allow every organizations to have an ability to track their carbon emission, but more importantly, with advanced AI and analytics capability to provide very actionable insight on how you can reduce emission and ability to simplify the carbon reporting. At the same time, we're also looking to build the planetary computer, allowing us to have interconnected environmental data and tools to help scientists around the world better monitor and manage the planet's natural resources. In closing, I would say at Microsoft, we see this transformation wave as what we call purpose-driven digital, using tech innovation to drive not just business progress, but more importantly, societal outcome for common good. We're standing on an amazing opportunity to look to the decades ahead and put the best of digital technology to work, to protect people's fundamental rights, to preserve that trust in technology and advanced environmental sustainability while driving a more inclusive economic recovery. With this, I want to thank ADB for giving us that opportunity to partner in this purpose-driven mission and to collaborate for common good. Super excited to look forward to partner on what the future holds for all of us. Thank you.